On the dividend news, we will go ahead and start with the biggest one, which was that 50% dividend hike from Delta Air. This is actually number 18 on the biggest dividend hikes year to date. We also have Nvidia, which now spends about $1 billion annually on dividends and just bought back $9.5 billion of its own shares in Q1. We also got 10% dividend hike from Hyok. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If not, I am so sorry. We also have Fizz, which did actually hike their, or I guess not hike, but they did declare a special dividend of $3.25 per share. We also have Darden Restaurants, which hiked its dividend. They hiked it by 6.9%. They actually have a 9.7 5-year CAGR, pretty great there. And we also have Innovative Industrial Properties, which announced a 4.4% dividend hike. And the last one we did get, guys, was Six Flags will be paying out a special dividend related to the fund merger. The dividend yield is a 4.8%. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here bringing you episode 244 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what I bought, what I sold, what dividends came in, if I placed any options. This week I actually did place a cash gear put, so we're gonna see how that turned out. It's gonna be definitely exciting, and by the end of the video, guys, we should see this much higher, guys, because remember, every single Sunday we come back, we look at our I guess we have goals, right? We dollar cost averages the portfolio every single week. We see this grow and grow, which is very awesome to see. So by the end of the video, we should see this much higher. I definitely look forward to every single Sunday because this is passive income, guys. We are going to, so you go to your 9-to-5 job, you have to go to work. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid. That is active income. We are using our active income right now to invest into this portfolio, which now when we put that active income money into our portfolio by these great companies, it starts becoming into passive income. My portfolio now is generating about $354 completely passive. I could go to sleep the whole month and I would still get a paycheck, or I guess a paycheck of about roughly or average of $354. Obviously the companies do pay out on a quarterly basis, but you could kind of get the general idea. And then if we do look, guys, annual dividend so far for 2024, I only have it up till I believe April. So in the first 4 months, we've already generated $2,810.30. Of course, this is going to go down because I did actually reallocate my portfolio into lower dividend yielding companies with a potential of double-digit 5-year CAGRs, which in the long term, my future self will thank me on that one. If we do look at the quarterly dividends, I am still working on Q2 of 2024. I do have to make that video for you guys for how much we made in the month of May for dividends. Pretty good dividend payouts, and you know, this would be much higher. Options premium, guys, finally on June we actually made $50.34, so that actually brings our return to about 3.55%. You know, that's just a cherry on top. We're doing options, you know, using options to try to accumulate more shares of these great companies for the long term. If I do show you the options in general, you will see that we actually are at $4,355.95 that we've collected so far, so I'm happy with that. If we do look at the dividend payouts, we do have a couple companies that well, I guess I'll be kicking off the script later in the video, but we do have a couple companies that will be paying us out here. So on the 26th, 28th, we'll have Meta and Lockheed Martin and Nvidia, and then we have Microsoft, which I guess Microsoft isn't going to go ex-dividend date until the 15th of August, so quite a while away from now. But if I do show you guys here on the goals, we do have goals. This keeps us focused, keeps us disciplined. We look at these every single Sunday. The first one is more related to my channel, and that is to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel or a returning viewer that has not subscribed, consider subscribing with the notifications. Completely free. I don't charge anything. And if you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video. Definitely supports the channel, costs you nothing, and I really appreciate it. But anyways, guys, goal number 2, that is to reach $425 per month on average in dividends. We're chipping away at it, guys. We're gonna see where we end up. We have quite a couple months left in the year, and I'm doing that every single Sunday, so we'll see where we end up. Goal number 3 is to reach $126,000 invested of my own money. you'll see right here, we so far are at $122,651. And so I actually realized that I forgot to update, or at least add the contribution I added this week. So I went ahead and added it. We're actually at $122,751. So quite a little bit more now, a little bit less to go towards our goal. So I think this one's definitely achievable. We'll definitely have it by the end of the year. Goal number 4 is dollar cost average $100 into the portfolio at a minimum. We're continuing to do this, guys. And then goal number 5 is to drip an additional $25 every time a company is about to go ex-dividend date. I've been doing that. I actually don't have any companies in my portfolio right now that are about to go ex-dividend date except SCHD, which I've been buying quite a bit this past week, and I'll show you that. Goal number 6, that is to actually get about $100 per month selling options. We're definitely destroying this. We have not collected any premium in the past month or so, but this week I did place a trade, and it expired worthless, and then we just kept the premium, so that was pretty great. Goal number 7 is to get SCHD to 1,000 shares. We're still working on this. We have some plans. We're executing every single week, accumulating these small little shares. When the dividends do compound, or I guess when SCHD pays out, it drips about maybe to 7 or 8 shares every single time. So that's really great. That actually helps out a lot. If you are an SCHD shareholder, let me know in the comment section how much is your SCHD dripping every single quarter. Like, how many shares does it buy back? And then, definitely would love to know. But anyways, guys, those are the goals. We look at those every single Sunday, and it keeps us definitely focused. But anyways, guys, if we do look, we can go ahead and get started with the video. As you'll see, guys, the portfolio is at $257,999.99. I guess $99, yeah, and 20 cents. The day change, we're at about $286.19, which is about 0.11 percent in the red. Monthly change is about $8,008.03, which is about 3.20%. And you guys see, we hit the $250,000. Now we're a little bit going towards more, and that is focusing on dollar cost averaging, guys. We don't really care what this value really is at the point. We want to accumulate more shares because those are the ones that pay us dividends. They're the ones that grow the dividends over time, and when those dividends do hit the account, they drip and buy more shares. And at a certain point, we're going to get to the point where we don't our contributions aren't going to make much. The dividends are going to be just doing most of the work there for us. But I cannot wait till we achieve that goal. It's going to be a huge milestone for us. If we do look at the positions, you'll see that total gains, we are at $37,730.64, which is about a day change, or I guess capital gains of about 17.19%, which is about, we do have about $776.83 in our cash ready to deploy. We actually have $18,000 ready to deploy. If we do see a nice pullback, I'll be using that and buying shares. But if we do look here, guys, you'll see that we have over 100 shares of Microsoft. Very, very awesome. Definitely, we're playing cash secure puts on this, collecting premium, and we eventually got assigned, and we are in the green now. So it's awesome to see that. Apple as well, I have a little over 200 shares. Costco 29, almost 30 shares. Definitely one of my best investments so far. Lockheed Martin, MasterCard, gotta accumulate some of these great positions. Alphabet, Visa, Meta, Waste Management. Amazon doesn't pay a dividend, but I started accumulating some of it. We have Nvidia, almost 13 shares, and then, guys, SCHD, 833 shares now that we are there. So we need to get to 1,000 shares before the end of the year, and you'll see that we do have US Treasury, which we have about $18,000 invested in this. This is just money that we're earning about 5% return, little to no risk. We're selling cash secure puts against this. If we do get assigned those positions, we go ahead and sell out of this and cover our position. Great strategy because we're earning a 5% return on a yearly basis, and they do pay out monthly, plus also the premium we're collecting from options while we don't get assigned the shares. So beautiful thing. I'm going to continue doing that. And if I do show you guys here the performance, you'll see that we are in the green by $53,411.48. And hopefully we can continue growing this because we got to get it to $500,000. That's our next huge milestone for the portfolio. If we do look at the return is about 26.46%. And then if I show you guys the investment income, we're projected to make about $4,479.56 in the next 12 months, averaging out to be about $373.30. And then July will be one of our weakest, about $77. August, about $182. But then September, guys, $860. The third month of the quarter is the juiciest dividend payment, that actually gets reinvested into the portfolio. And then the following quarter, man, you guys know it's just that compounding. If I do show you guys here the history, you'll see that we do have it to filter out from to start the 16th of June all the way till the 22nd. Go to the very bottom, you'll see that on the 17th, guys, we did get our first Google dividend payment, which they paid us $8.69. It dripped back into the account. It actually purchased about 0.04 shares. Not a lot, guys, but those little crumbs do add up over time, guys. And then we did get on the 17th, we got a cash dividend from SNSXX, which is the one that I have $18,000, guys. They paid me $81.75 on those $18,000 on a monthly payment. Very, very awesome there. On the 18th, we did do a buy. We bought some SCHD, guys, bought 3 shares, spent about $232.53 at about $77. They are going to be going ex-dividend date if they have not done so yet. It'll probably be this coming week. And then we did actually, guys, on the 18th, I placed where I sold a cash secure put on Google for a expiration date of the 21st of June 2024 with a strike price of $172.50. They paid me $51, or I guess 51 cents, which it's a contract, so it came out to $51 after fees, $50.34. Google definitely traded above $172.50, so I got to keep $50 for free, guys. And if Google had gone down below 172, I would have been getting a good deal, and I would have been getting assigned 100 shares. So it's a win-win there for me. On the 20th, 18th or so, I deposited the $100 that we dollar cost average into the portfolio every single week. And then on the 21st, guys, Waste Management paid out its dividend of $7.27. And then that same day, it dripped, which it bought back about 0.03 shares of Waste Management. And I'm gonna try to get a lot of these positions to the point where they're purchasing, or at least they're dripping at least one full share every quarter. I think that'll be a nice goal, and we'll see how long that takes. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheets so we can wrap up this video. All right, guys, so we're at the dashboard on the Google Sheets. I have a copy of this over here so we can kind of see the difference whenever we kick everything off on the scripts. If I do show you the options premium again, though, June, $50, pretty great there. And then on the return so far, 3.55%. Again, this is just a cherry on top, guys. We are getting this for doing nothing, just having positions and holding cash and taking a little bit of risk, which the little risk is just getting assigned shares. So as long as you have the collateral to cover that, you are good to go. We made $50. You'll see that the past couple weeks we haven't made anything, so this is the first actual profitable week, and we'll see if next week we can place another cash secure put. We'll see what happens if I have time. If I do show you the dividend payouts here, you'll see that we have 4 companies. If we go over here to portfolio tools and you click on get latest dividends, which will get wiped, it'll see if any of the companies in my portfolio announced dividends, and give it a second or two. And it looks like we did, guys. I believe MasterCard, they actually are going to be going ex-dividend date on the 9th of July, and they will be paying August 9th. So definitely pretty awesome there. I'm going to be purchasing $25 worth of MasterCard before they go ex-dividend date, because that is another goal of mine. And hopefully, maybe is it next week that we'll be getting paid these companies? Let me know, because I don't have a calendar with me at the moment. But let's go ahead and jump over here to the settings. Go ahead and get rid of this. And let's go ahead and jump over to Empower, where my Schwab account is, so we can grab the latest version of that, and we can jump back over and kick off the script. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're here at this Empower on my Schwab account. There's this green button, it's called Copy Holdings. This copies the content of my portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can jump back over and right click, paste special values only. And now we have a latest copy that contains all the purchases from this past week. So if we go to holdings, this is an old snapshot of it parsed out, and if we go to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped out and it'll parse out the new stuff we just purchased from this past week. So let's go ahead and click on it, update, and give it a second or two, and you'll see it parse. We can jump back over here to the dashboard. Everything is being auto calculated, and then you'll see on the projected dividend yield, we're at 1.69% compared to last week 1.66%. On the year, I guess on the dividend yield on cost, we're at 1.98% compared to 1.94%. I guess the stocks did go down this past week. On the yearly, we went up by $4,355. That's what we're projected to make, which is actually a huge jump here. It looks like it went up by quite a bit, actually, $100. So I'm not sure if this is 100% accurate. It depends on what the positions are showing up, the dividend payments, but on the monthly it's saying that we're going to be making $362.94 compared to $354.81. So that's about a $6 difference. So we'll see if that's accurate or not. On the weekly, $83.76 compared to $81.88. And then on the day, we are making quite a bit more, $11.93. And then on the hourly, we're making 50 cents every single hour that goes by now compared to 49 cents every hour from last week. On the hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $2.09 compared to last week of $2.05. They were doing such a great job, I guess they got a raise. But eventually we're going to try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. That's going to be a huge milestone again. And anyways, guys, this is actually all I have for you guys on this video. Don't forget to subscribe with that notification if you have not done so already as well. Please drop a big thumbs up on the video. I definitely appreciate it. It costs you nothing, helps out the channel a lot. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, go ahead and drop a hashtag dividends, guys, because we are collecting some pretty juicy dividends, and you know, we're going to continue growing this dividend snowball. In the long term, our future selves will thank us. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.